Hey, Your Majesty, I hope that you are all right. Welcome back to this channel. If it's your first time coming on here, thank you so much for clicking subscribe to this channel. Now, this beautiful woman you're seeing right here is Elsa Majimbo. And in this video, she was trying to just explain what arachidism kind of thing she experienced on this, and the reason why she vowed not to fly with Qatar. So another thing that she has been encountering is whenever she's doing these her videos, which are characterized by her applying like lots of oils and scents on her body. And guys, she be applying layers and layers of what and what. And it's kind of interesting and it makes somebody question like, are you gonna apply any more product after that one, and etc. So people kind of get distracted sometimes when she's telling these things, and some people think that it's a satire. She hasn't had these experiences, but I've seen a number of videos where she came on and just shared pictures and videos of what she was trying to explain that she went through, or the people she met. Like, some things just sound unreal, but it's a good life. Like, this woman is living the life of her dreams. Elsa Majimbo has been known to be a comedian, right? And she used to do these, like TikTok videos where she would say a phrase and maybe do a laugh, and she had these little stunners that she used to wear, and it was just funny. She'd be crunching on snacks and stuff like that. Like, she got the people hooked. And of course, she is an adopted niece to Steve Harvey. She's been rising on them and being on Forbes and etc. Anyway, let me just roll what she experienced and why now she sometimes is like, you people keep on talking about my skin routine and everything while you're missing the point, because I'm trying to tell you the things that I've been experiencing.
1 year ago, I'm in South Africa. I'm taking a flight from South Africa to Qatar. Cool. I get on the plane. I get to my seat. I'm like, getting the blankets, getting my sweater off, preparing for my flight, for this very long flight. So this lady, this air hostess, she comes up to me and she's like, "Excuse me, can I see your ticket?" So I look around. Obviously, I'm the only young black person in first class, as I am used to for most of my trips. So I look at her and I'm like, "Did you ask everyone else for this, or is it just me?" And she's like, "Oh, I need to see your ticket, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Bro, that's so wrong. Like, what the hell?" So, of course, I start ranting and I'm like, "That is so wrong. Like, that it's so wrong. Like, you would do or say that." So this other cabin member comes and he apologizes. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for that, blah, blah." So I'm like, do you guys ask like other people to show you their tickets to prove that their seat is theirs? I'm like, that is so messed up. So as this is going on, I'm just like, let me call my manager, because I'm like, let's see if I can report this or something, like send up a report or something. So I'm like, "Hey, this and this happened," and I'm like, I don't know if it's classism or if it's racism, but whatever it is, it's wrong. And as I'm speaking to my manager, this lady seated in front of me comes to my seat and she mumbles something. So I'm like, "Yes, girl, like, what the hell is wrong with this airplane and air flights and people with racism? Like, it's 2020, it's 2023. Yeah, it was 2023. So after my call is done, I go up to this lady's seat and I'm like, "Yeah, like, what was that about?" And she's like, "No, you're the problem. It's people like you that's the problem, going around screaming race, race, race." And I was like, "Can you tell me like what's wrong about the way I reacted to her actions?" And she was like, "No, I don't even want to talk to you." She was like, "Get out of my face." She was like, "I don't want to talk to you." She was like, "Get out of my." And I was like, "Okay, if that's how you feel." I was like, "I respect your space, so I'm gonna walk out." And she was like, "Yeah, you do that. You go away." So this gentleman, the host, he comes to apologize to me again. He's like, "Hey, I just want to tell you, I'm sorry for my colleague's actions earlier." And then this same white lady, she's like, "Oh, she doesn't have to keep reminding us." So I got off the flight, and this is actually one of the very, very many reasons I don't fly with Qatar. A year before that, not even a year before that, Jesus, what am I saying? A few months before that, I was flying with Qatar again. And this time I was flying from Texas to Qatar, from Qatar to Nairobi. So from Texas to Qatar was my first trip. So they delayed my flight. I got to Qatar late, so my flight from Qatar to Nairobi had already gone by the time I got to Qatar, and I needed to be on this flight because I was meeting my friends in Nairobi. We were meeting one of my friends from London, Senegal, Rwanda, and Lagos. We were all meeting in Nairobi because we were going on vacation together. So we were taking a flight from Nairobi to go on vacation. So when I got to the airport and my flight had left, I went to the help desk. Like, this guy came, he picked us from the flight. He's like, everyone that's missed your flights, come, let me take you to the help desk. We go, and I'm like, when's the next flight? Like, I need to, and they tell me, like, there's no seats available. There's this other old white man who was also flying to Kenya with me. So he was like, oh yeah, I'm also flying to Nairobi. And I was like, I need to get to Nairobi. I was like, I need to meet my friends. We are going on holiday. So they're like, oh yeah, we can give you an economy ticket and then we'll refund you. So when I'm getting on the flight, guess who I see seated in first class when I had asked the desk about the white man. The white man I was with. And I can also say, oh, it could have been by choice, but I was literally the first person to get to the help desk. I was, even to the people who were connecting to India, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I was the first person to get to that help desk, and they gave that first class ticket to this older white man. And even as I thought about it, I was like, yeah, they gave him the ticket before we had even landed, because they knew what they had done. And they gave me an economy ticket. Guys, an economy ticket was $540. A first class ticket, this is one way, was $6,000. I texted them for refund. I called, I emailed. I was like, refund my money. I paid for first class. I flew economy. Not only economy, I flew economy middle sit. And even as I was fighting for this, I still faced racism. So yeah, those are the reasons why I absolutely do not. You cannot put a gun to my head to fly Qatar. Sorry. This black woman will keep her money.
First of all, there's a lot of processes that goes on and you can't find, it's a slim chance or never that you're going to find somebody is on the plane and for whatever class they're seated in and not having paid for it. Because it's quite strict, right? It's quite strict. But I think it takes a white supremacist mind or a supremacist mind to want to think that just because somebody's young and because they're black, they wouldn't afford the kind of life they are living, or they wouldn't afford first class. Because Elsa here is not the only one that's going through it. We have seen many women come and talk about how they get questioned for being in a certain place or having to afford something, and they think we have to set you, there's no way you can have that, or just because you're black they think that you are a criminal or stuff like that. We are seeing these things online, you guys, and it's just really, really sad that such things get to be continuously keep happening, right? And I don't know when this is gonna get done, because I don't think we're even close really to what is going on here anyway. And then for the side of the people, when they ask about her skin routine and everything, I think that's just somebody being really truthful. And I feel that sometimes the delivery of Elsa's messages are like, are you being real, or are you joking with me? Like, what are you saying? Did that thing happen to you? So sometimes some people may not take her very seriously because of how she delivers everything on the easy, and she's not stressing whenever she's saying something. And it's just, for me, it's lovely to see this woman in this light. It's lovely to see her winning and everything. And I'm okay thinking, girl must manifest too, right? Anyway, in one of her videos, that's what she mentioned, because like, what has hard work gotten you to? And I'm thinking to myself, what does manifesting something take? Anyway, you guys, that's just on a light note. But yes, many things are happening to black people, and just because somebody's successful as a black person, they think that they are not able to have what they have, or be eligible to be somewhere or have something. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to this channel, because I do have more for you.